What's up everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about what is up and coming for AoE4, what can you expect as a viewer and maybe even as a player when we're talking about tournaments and when we're talking about sort of where to watch those tournaments and so on. So what I want to do is I want to create a new sort of weekly series on this channel, which involves a sort of a newsletter type format where we talk about what's up and coming, what has happened briefly, and where can you find the next tournament to watch. Because I feel like there's a little bit of a problem right now in the scene where if you're a Twitch viewer, you're absolutely fine. You know where to find all the channels and where the tournaments are being held, and maybe you hear people talking about the tournaments. But if you are a standard guy that maybe is mostly on YouTube, doesn't spend too much time watching Twitch, where would you know that the next big tournament is happening on the 14th of June? Where would you know that there's actually two super cool community tournaments going on right now? How would you keep up with the brackets? All of those things. So what I want to do is I just want to run through it. It's not going to take too long. It's not going to be one of those 45-minute videos. I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes. And then hopefully that helps you guys out. So let's get to it. So looking at the current state of AoE4 tournaments right now, we've got a lot going on, especially in this past weekend and the week that we're in currently. Most weeks, so to speak, go from pretty much Friday when KPMM starts, that's a weekly tournament, until Thursday. And then every weekend, there's usually a bigger tournament or something like that. That isn't a weekly tournament because that's where most of the viewers are there, right? That you want to host a tournament on Saturdays and Sundays, maybe Fridays, because people will watch them then. Makes perfect sense from a tournament organizer perspective. So what have we got going? Well, Age of Empires 4, as we can see here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you guys. Age of Empires 4, we had Elite Classic conclude recently, and Marine Lord took the win there. Now what we are looking at is EGC Masters Summer, which is going to be the next big tournament. It has a total of $30,000 on the line, and I'll link all these pages in the description as well, so you can go and find more info. The map pool is as follows. I'm not going to go through all of them, but pretty cool map pool. Lots of interesting stuff. Very, very complicated maps to play. 4 players have already auto-qualified, so that's Annotant from my own team. It's Beastie, Louis MT, and Marine Lord. Then there's going to be 12 people qualifying over 2 days, so 6 people per day on the 14th and 15th of June, I believe it is. Let's just quickly check that. Yeah, 14th and 15th of June, they're going to qualify, and that will be played over the same weekend. The format itself is as follows. 2 open qualifiers, which are best of 3s, until a decider round, which will be a best of 5. And you can find all these games over on EGC TV on Twitch. There's going to be a phase 1, and this will be in the following weeks, which is an elimination gauntlet. There's going to be a knockout bracket, and then, of course, the playoffs. So this is going to be a long tournament. It's going to last 4 or 5 weeks. And then we're going to be, well, looking at the next big thing, which is going to be Masters of Steel. So Masters of Steel is the Copenhagen LAN that you probably have heard about. If you haven't, then the Copenhagen LAN itself is going to happen on the 24th till the 27th of July. The tournament itself is going to be, as far as I know, and they can correct me if they want to, but I believe it's going to be a no audience LAN happening in a Steelseries venue in Copenhagen. There's going to be 5 people that qualify, and 2 of the qualifiers have already been played. So we can see here that Beast and Marine Lord were invited because they were the winners of the EGC Masters Winter, and I believe also for EGC Classic 3, and Louis MT came in as well. Then the first qualifier, Puppy Paw and Vortex. Second qualifier is Annotant and Wham. So Annotant made it through here. That's really cool. And then there will be 1 spot left here, which is what is currently being played over in the 3rd qualifier. And I'm still in this qualifier, by the way. I haven't made it through yet, and I doubt I will, because there are tons of good players. Really good competition. So my bracket here, you can see I'm playing probably versus Emerson, and then I've got CSO to look forward to. And then it'll go into a double elimination stage where I'll probably have to play versus either Lucifron, Cat, maybe Scarlet Devil, Numudon, Killjardy, so Eliona maybe, right? There's a lot of really good players here, and yeah, that's something to watch out for as well. That's hosted over on Age of RTS Twitch stream. You can find it there. The last weekend we played Empires League. Empires League was the big team tournament, and our team won. So we did really well in the whole thing. Volta Esport. Oh, sorry. And we were up against the Chinese team, the Spanish team, Italian team, and the Brazilian team. And so we ended up actually clean sweeping it with 5 wins in a row. So that was pretty cool. We made it to first place, made $450, which is not too much money, but it's still nice as we are doing some events in the team pretty soon. So that always helps. So yeah, Master of Steel. And then, of course, you can find over on Killer Pigeon's channel. Currently, we have Killer Pigeon's Midweek Muster 27, which is always pretty much every single weekday over on his Twitch channel. You can find currently today at 4 p.m. CST, I'm playing versus B in the best of 5. And then the winner of that will go to play either Anderson or Numudon, and then Wham Myriad and Demo and Cat. So pretty spicy round, and really looking forward to it. Yeah, we've got Alopecia Canal, Arabia, Four Lakes, Karasan, Receding, and Regions. So pretty complicated map pool, if I do say so myself. Lastly, I just want to mention that if you are looking to get into tournaments, but you're not quite at that Conqueror level yet, where you're playing maybe the Warchief Club from Rising Empires, or maybe even the Qualifiers or KPMM, what you can do is you can go and you can join Low Elo Legends. That's this Saturday. And the bracket there is broken into 3 different elo brackets. So you can play bottom, middle, and top bracket, which are different elos. And yeah, there you can get into the tournament thing. They have fixed map pools until the final, where there's a best of 3, so you don't even need to know that many civs. So that is pretty nice, if I do say so. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week of AoE4. If you guys have any suggestions to any other things you'd like to see in this newsletter, do let me know, and I'll try to cover that as well. I'm personally practicing a lot now for EGC Masters Summer, because there's only a little bit less than 2 weeks until that happens, and I would really like to qualify for that online event. Anyways, check out the YouTube channel. There are tons of cool videos. I'm putting out videos every second day now, and yeah, the membership videos are doing really well. So many people signed up, and I'm so happy to see it. I put out some little bit more exclusive content there that you guys can check out, and of course, there's also lots of free videos as well. And yeah, you can follow me on Twitch, and there's nothing else to say. Then have a great day. Peace.